How's it going, guys? This is Matsuflex bringing another episode of our Kingdom Hearts walkthrough. Now, in the last episode, we got turned into a Heartless and we managed to save Kairi. Now, let's go back to Sid. Okay, if you might remember that we got a gummy piece and we had to turn it into Sid so he could put it in our ship. Alright, and simple as that. Now we have to go back to Hollow Bastion, and the reason why we're doing this whole gummy piece is that we have to find a different route to get to Hollow Bastion. And as you might imagine, that route is pretty difficult, and once again, upgrade your gummy ship, and that's exactly what I'm going to do now. Now, I know I haven't shown a lot of the gummy stuff, but I kind of wanted to show what I'm going to put in my gummy ship, and this is pretty much what I'm doing. I put in the Thunder Cannons, the Thunder Gut Cannons that we got in Hollow Bastion, and the Thunder Cannons that we got like from pretty much opening chest. And I also put in the Ultima Lasers that we got in the Hollow Bastion also. And I also wanted to put in a bunch of wings just so we can move out super fast, and I also put in a couple of engine parts. The small engines and the big ones. I also put in radar just to see what kind of enemies are coming in, and I also put in the new cockpit that we acquired in the life one, and that's pretty much it. I'm pretty much gonna be sticking with this ship throughout the entire game from now on. Doesn't need any more customization or whatever. It's pretty much good to go. Okay, and we're back. As you can see, there's a new warp hole right here, and it's pretty much useless unless you want to get the trophy that to go through every single warp hole. So if you really want to do that, go for it. It's not really a difficult route, so if you want to, go for it. As you can see, that the route to Hollow Bastion is not there anymore because the Heartless pretty much destroyed that route, or is just pretty much blocking that route in general. So what we have to do is go to this warp hole, and we made it back to Hollow Bastion. And as you can see, all our save points are gone once again, so let's disembark again. So from that conversation, we learned that all the princesses are still in the castle, not against their will, but by choice. So obviously something is going on, and that requires the princess's power. And as you might tell, that we had to go all the way back to the throne room, back to where we fought in Maleficent. Oh, that's right, I forgot to mention that we got a new Keyblade called the Oathkeeper, and it's pretty much one of the most iconic Keyblades around. Mainly Kingdom Hearts 2 made it really popular. As you can see, it's 34 out of our 35 with the Olympia, so it's not too great on the strength department, but we do get one more extra MP, and as you can see, capable of dealing a string of critical blows. So it's pretty good overall, and makes us, I don't know, a little variety. We have to take care of all these Heartless just to get back on top. And I fell. Okay, round 2. Oh, wow, that was almost pretty bad. So let's just stay back here and snipe these guys out. Probably not use a 3-point combo. Luckily, I still have Leaf Bracer turned on, so I'm still immune, somewhat immune when I use Cure. These guys just hit like a truck. Come on, little bastard. Get him, guys. There we go. Good job, Donald. After all that trouble, let's keep going. I guess I should talk about what I mentioned when we got turned into a Heartless. That is pretty much a significant point of the entire story, and there are consequences for turning into a Heartless. And obviously, turning into a bad guy has a negative effect on the world. Pretty much since we were a good guy and got turned into a Heartless, that pretty much sends emotions to events on future bad guys that we're going to be seeing throughout the series. And pretty much, since we got turned into a Heartless, we get their attention. And we also get to see one of the bad guys that we see in future games here in this game as a secret boss battle, so obviously I'll show that. And that's one of the cool things about this game, is that every single game has a really significant part of the grand storyline. So if you just skip over a game or don't care about a specific game, you might miss out on some really good points of the story. Okay, and we finally made it. Just super close by. Just past these guys, and we're here in the Maleficent throne room, I guess you can call it. And we have all of the princesses here. Glad to see that they're safe. And if we get to talk to every single one of them, they have some really cool dialogue. And they're talking about Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness, or whatever, left, and that there are Heartless pouring out that keyhole that they made using their hearts, using the princesses' hearts. And if you talk to these guys, we get a pretty cool dialogue here, pretty much saying the same thing. And it's really cool seeing all the princesses that we haven't encountered calling us the Keyblade Master. That's pretty cool. Calling us Master. Still don't like that Alice is there though. Alright, skip that guy. And we make it to the Grand Hall. Now you want to take care of these guys because there's a really awesome chest piece here. And when they use that thunder thing, you can use Ars Arcanum to break their thunder ability. Where did he get us? Good job, Donald, putting stop on them. There's the other one. Yes. And he disappears. I hate it when they do that. There we go. More guys. There we go. And we learned counterattack. Finally we learned it. I've been waiting for that ability for a long time. And as you might imagine, counterattack is exactly what it says, is when you block a guy, you can attack once again super quickly after that block. Where did he go? Is that it? Okay. Good. There's more guys. Nope. Open this chest. Dark matter, pretty good. You're gonna need that for your ultimate Keyblade. we go. Okay, we got defenders again and wizards. There he is. Get him before it disappears? No. Why? Where did I go there? Damn it. There we go. Finally! Oh my god, that was so annoying. And if we open this chest, we get more Dalmatians. And if we go up here to this area, we get the Oblivion Keyblade. Another really iconic place. Or iconic Keyblade. And as you can see, 36 and 4 NP. So, kind of a double-edged sword. If you want to go for it, and I really do want it, so I'm gonna go for it. As you can see, just cuts down our NP so much, but I don't really mind. And if we go down this area, he will finally get to that keyhole. And we encounter a very iconic enemy from the Final Fantasy series. This is the Kingdom Hearts version of Bahamut. If you might remember, he is an enemy in some Final Fantasy games, or even a summon in others. So, pretty good. And if you have Ars Arcanum, you get... he's really weak to it, so just bash him with that. And when he loads like that, just try to run away. But, looks like Donald and Goofy did the job before he could use it, so we could just keep running away from this. See if we can do it by ourselves without Donald and Goofy. I think we can. One more Ars Arcanum will do it. There we go. And another level up. And we got the Omega Arts. Finally. Pretty good one.
Now let's go and seal that big keyhole.
Sora, you did it.
So, I guess we're all surprised that they're here. And, as we could probably tell, that Hollow Bastion is the home of these Final Fantasy characters. It's pretty weird that they interrupted us while right before we close this keyhole, but the reason is that once we close that keyhole is that we pretty much rescue everything, I guess if you can call it. All of the worlds will be disconnected just like they once were before the Heartless invaded, so that's pretty much what we're gonna do. So, this pretty much is goodbye with all these characters.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
No matter where we are, our hearts will bring us together again.
Besides, I couldn't forget you, even if I wanted to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hurry! Come and close the keyhole!
Sora, good luck.
Alright, since we sealed the keyhole, it doesn't really matter. They say that the darkness is weakening, but all the Heartless will still be there. And they upgraded our fire to Firaga, the last upgrade to our magic. And as you can see, Belle is not really there. I wonder where she is. So, we won't be done with Hollow Bastion just yet. We have to go find Belle. And just as you might imagine, that Belle is in the library. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, now we're back to the library, and as you can remember from the last time we've been here, I told you that this room is going to be really, really significant, and I'll show you why. If you talk to Aerith twice, she'll tell us to... She'll give us the rest of the Ansem reports. And look at all those Ansem reports that we got. So if we talk to her again, she will give us the... Oh, talk to her one more time. There it is. She will upgrade our cure spell. So if you have no idea that you can go throughout the entire game without upgrading your cure ability, and that's really important that you do, because once we step out of this world, enemies are going to hit way harder. Isn't that nice? They're finally reunited. So if you talk to Belle, she will give you a really, really special item. And she gave us a Keyblade, Divine Rose. Let's go check it out. And look at that. 38 and we get 1 MP. That's pretty ridiculous. And this is pretty much the most powerful Keyblade that you can get without using synthesizing spells and everything. So this is pretty much, if you're going through the game normally, this is pretty much the upgrade, the best Keyblade that you're gonna get without using going the extra mile and getting the ultimate Keyblade. And it looks pretty awesome. It's pretty weird that Belle had it, but whatever, she could have used it to fight Ansem or whatever, but no matter. So we're pretty much done with this world, unless you want to go back and explore more and get more treasure chests. But we're pretty much done with the overall story in Hollow Bastion. So Chip and Dale told us that we have a new tournament in Olympus Coliseum, and as you can imagine, we closed the keyhole but nothing happened. All the worlds are still connected, and as you can see, there's one more world to explore, and look at all those stars. Way stronger than Hollow Bastion, so you can probably imagine that all these Heartless are going to be new and amazingly tough. And what we're going to do in the next episode is go through this world. We're not going to go to the next tournament, we're actually going to go through this world, because we are going to need all the experience that we can get in this new world so we can fight the new tournament. That's just how strong the next tournament's gonna be. So in the next episode, we're gonna go explore this brand new world. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, press like, and if you really liked it, subscribe. And if you want to follow up on when I do videos and all that, hit me up on Twitter. Thank you guys for watching. This is Matsuflex, signing out.